It's been a month since I basically played any Birth of the Empires, but... Well, I gotta conclude the series at some point, right? So let's get to it. Alright, so... If I recall, basically, I was going to go after the Heian with, sabotage here. And specifically, we're going to try and go for, diplomatic sabotage, so they're going to basically, take their miners, basically, from if I can. And outside of that, well, I got the big blue blob over here basically to deal with, I guess. Now, I was actually thinking, by the way, at this point, I may want to try and, start considering, going after the Mega Alliance, as in, a war type of, type of aspect at this point. Just because they're so weak, and I might be able, to take them out. That's something I was, thinking about possibly doing, but, we'll get to that as we go along, so to speak. Those are just nonsense rules I don't really care about, whatever. I really probably should get around to building up my my military aspects again. Lost all these colony ships and we lost my cruisers. My lovely cruisers at Volmar. Alright, so what's going on here? We got Kror, Heian, Karens, and Rofarian. Alright, so my colony ship is basically over here causing, and the Kror are probably about to get their ass handed to them, so that's a thing.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
External Affairs has a message for us.
Alright, so the Kror are basically offering alliance. We're offering Kror to, of course, some membership. We transfer money to Heroic. These guys' that stuff, all our stuff. Hey, look at that, we actually got ourselves a trade agreement with Heroic over here, so that finally happened. We got cooperation with the Rollins, that's good to see. Whatever, they agreed to it, so whatever works for me. Alright, so first things first, I want to make sure I get that, trade route going to Heroic as fast as possible for, the benefits of it. So, you don't have a trade route yet. And you don't have anything special here for yourself, so trade route. Go! We just got cooperation of ones, by the way, so I can actually trade with them as well, so... Is Arcturus being used for anything? Doesn't seem so, so let's just trade with them. Yoink. Now, the Corn basically want allied to me again. Currently, right now, we're only cooperating with them, so... What would an alliance basically get with me with them, so to speak? Well, they just want to have it for 100 turns, which I guess is fine for now. We'll accept it just so I can have, more trade and, better stuff for them, I guess. Because why not? At this point, it doesn't really hurt me to have, trade and stuff like that with them, so why not? We'll just do so. Alright, so... Diplomatically... I still want to get my base to Heroic, basically trying to get them to like me as much as possible. I don't like the fact that, even though I've gotten them to like me this much, they're, already cooperating with someone else, so that's not great, but whatever. At least they like us. I can still get given them money, so we can probably start doing that as well, but whatever. Send some money. Vitolians, where are they right now? All these lovely, like, you know, places all around. There's Vitolia right over there. I actually haven't, like, broken these guys off from, like, the, Omega Alliance jets yet, so I might hold off on, like, this, making these guys even happier, but whatever. I can still give him money. Why not? Try to make him happier even more, so, if possible. The Drizzy. Alright, we're cooperating with these guys. We're just like, compete with the humans, but that's fine. We're getting our stuff up here. Hopefully they like me, like, fully, like, next turn. That's fine. Currently allied to the Volmar here, so we might be able to get, alliance if we're lucky, but, maybe not. We'll see. Alright, awesome. We made the Wallens basically like us more. And we made the Droglyph like us more. I made them, like, less the, like the Heions, so always good to basically see. I never went to this sector, or Ham, but whatever. Where's Droglyph is the thing, right? That's over here. So, basically they're currently in corn control, that's fine. You guys can just build this. Why not build that up? Just before I forget these guys, we're just gonna, like, make them do stuff here. I guess we don't need that many organic replicators at this point, so let's get rid of a few of those. Let's upgrade this. Actually, maybe I should get this first here, so we'll get the subatomic simulator basically going. I guess we're gonna, like, focus on, like, the data banks here when we get a chance to. So, work on that. Also, maybe want to get, like, the plasma reactor first, though, so yoink, yoink, yoink. I'll work on that too. A transfer ship has left Abydolius. I completely forgot what I was going to use these, like, transport space for. I remember I was going to use them to, like, expand my influence over here, but I can't exactly remember, like, how I was going to, so whoops on that front, but whatever.
Affirmative.
Go up to Qatar, I guess.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Alright, interesting. Bunch of, coalition, like, ships basically over here on my outpost. I'll note that the main reason for, like, these, like, outposts is just, like, extend my range out in this direction, so I basically, like, see what's over here. For the most part.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
It's gonna take a while to basically build up those outposts, but that's fine. Just get it done. I guess we can still afford to build some more intel over here, so go for it. I'm tempted to start upgrading stuff over here for something, but I have no idea what I want to basically upgrade, so... Why not? Let's just upgrade, power, because why not? Won't hurt me to upgrade, I guess. We can just upgrade this. Alright, so. Now for a really big step that always comes after this. Basically, we want to see, who basically want to join us right now. We basically, have our memberships basically go out, so. Here's where I hope for good luck, so to speak. Nice big fleet there. Now here's a question. Are these guys gonna be destroyed by bombardment? Because that might be happening right over here. If they do get destroyed, I can always just conquer their planet with the colony ship, but preferably that wouldn't happen. Whoop, what's going on here? Oh crap, that's my outpost over here, so... This will be interesting. I'm probably gonna basically regret this, but we're gonna just press fight and see these guys basically attack the Bosian or to run away. Oh, they're all running away. That's nice. Everyone ran away!
Our Secret Service has news for us.
External Affairs has a message for us.
Oh, that's unfortunate. These guys decline cooperation. These guys decline membership. Hey, look at that. We got us an alliance with the Ely, so that's nice. They declined, they declined, they declined. Oh well. We're happy about our military success, so I'm happy about that. Alright, cool. So basically we got ourselves the alliance of these guys. Might as well offer membership and see if we can go from there. Well, it looks like their population is building at this point, but it's still kind of scary that they're being bombarded, so that's something to watch out for, but whatever. Let's give these guys a little bit more money. I want to see if we can get this guy basically above optimistic's main theme for the Vitolians, I guess, so that's why I'm still giving him money. Alright, cool. That makes the Kenora like us a little bit more. A lot, apparently. Wait, is it Koror or Kenora I'm basically hurrying these guys on? So that one's Canor, and that one's Caror. So basically, I know about it is this is something to watch out for basically when you're making games. But essentially these guys have such similar names that it's hard to tell them apart. But whatever. Let's get this here. We'll grab this right here. Why not, let's just grab these things right now. Alright, cool. Science Center over here in Osset. I don't know why I'm upgrading the Science Center so much, but you know, whatever. I mean, I'm guessing that these guys have probably got, like, you know, the Durham Distribution Center, so that's what you're, like, you know, that's the main, like, you know, purpose over here, these guys, but whatever. I'm not really hearing a Durham, I guess, so makes sense to upgrade, like, the Science Outpost over here. So these guys just, like, you know, intel output, I guess. Wow, interesting. I think these guys have done their job, so that's nice to see. I'm gonna sit there and do nothing, I guess. Intel foundries. Alright, this is one of my new, like, you know, member plans, so I have to basically decide, like, you know, what the purpose in life is going to be, so... What did I want them to do, basically? I don't really need to make shifts, because basically, like, you know, I can make shifts over in, like, this area over here, I remember, so... Let's just upgrade this for him, I think. And that's basically something to note, by the way. I'm actually thinking about iridium at this point because, like, you know, we're gonna be wanting to, like, you know, getting iridium basically up very soon. That's the plan for Kokoro, so I was gonna use these guys for iridium, I think it was. Build up lots of fabricators and, like, you know, start pumping out like iridium like crazy over here. But whatever. Let's get some intel centers over here, I guess. And apparently I've run out of crystals over here in Refarius, apparently, so... Interesting. Oh yeah, I don't actually produce crystals, I guess, from, like, any major worlds yet, so... Someone's gotta produce, like, you know, trade, you know, crystals to, like, you know, do stuff of that sort of nature, I guess, so... Not Nox that I'm gonna use for, like, crystals, I guess. I'll decide who I'm basically gonna use for, like, you know, the crystal production at some point, but, you know, for now, it's not really a big deal to do this, so... Boom. Boom. We're just gonna upgrade these, because why not? Don't need to upgrade that much food, though, so... More intel. I really actually probably should decide who's gonna make, like, crystals for me. So we'll just go through my plans here a little bit, you know, a little bit. So I'll note that Survivor basically, like, already basically up for, like, you know, intel. So might as well just keep him doing that. So it could actually be, producing crystals if I need him to. MNR is basically... Is this a new system I colonized? It's got a lot of crystals on it. I might turn this into like my crystal world, because like, why not? That's like a good place for it, perhaps. And let's just make the, manage to max out crystals when it gets a chance to. So, there we go. We'll start producing crystals here in MNR, because, like, I can probably get away with, like, doing that with crystals, because they're not that important. Let's get it going later on. A few of those basically right after. Maybe I had like another world I was going to use like for crystals, but that's a fine enough world basically for it, so we'll just treat it as such and just go from there.
Affirmative.
Let's send this guy up to Ankara if it gets a chance to. Okay, I got a steel wormhole here. We're 100% complete in this outpost or starbase, by the way.
Affirmative.
I'm kind of tempted to do this right now, send like everyone here should construct the starbase as fast as possible so I can just make access to it.
Affirmative.
Wonder who's there. I think it might be the battle station. I can't remember, but whatever. Wow, this guy's got like no shields at all.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
Alright, so, a little bit more sabotage. We got the Bandy basically to like us a little bit more. The Arkansans. I know that I can sabotage the Omega Alliance a lot easier, but sabotaging the Heon's like, not a bad idea, so why not? I colonized this for the sake of colonizing it, but it's really like, nothing too important about this sector here, I guess. Just to throw it out there. Let's build this up. We'll build this up. Build that up. There's something for it to do basically for a little while. Alright, Korkios. Lots of fabricators here now. I want him to basically like to pump out the iridium at this point, so you can do it in one turn, so just go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Mazar. I've got an odd number of like, intel selection centers and like other stuff over here, I guess. Boom, boom. This is probably a minor, by the way, in Mazar, so that probably explains why that's got an odd number, but whatever. Let's get this, we'll get that. I can probably afford to scrap a couple of those, so scrap and get them out of the way over there. No food necessary, but whatever. Let's get this. And yeah, again, basically laboratories, I can't like build them because I don't have the crystals for them, so... You're setting your crystals everywhere! That'll work just fine. I'm not basically really at this point, by the way. It's just like, you know, just sort of manage my systems as I like go along here for now. I probably should start putting up some more military ships soon somewhere. That is something I should actually be doing, like, you know, thing about. You know, honestly, I should probably just tear it down, but actually, like, you know, these Duran mines at this point here, and like, you know, OSEP, because that's the wrong thing. I have like too many of him here for right now, I think. So let's just get rid of a few of those. And of course, I need crystals basically upgrade them. So whatever. Let's build a few of those basically for now. I took a break to build up those transports, but you know, let's keep on building some more stuff here, I guess.
Affirmative. We will build a starbase.
Get the starbase built there as fast as possible.
Affirmative.
I'm not the one reason I'm trying to build a starbase is so I can get access to like these regions up here as well for like, you know, exploration. So lots of reasons to build starbases up in there and that direction. Oh look, we're gonna have another battle here soon. Fine, because I know that's basically like part of the Omega Line, so it's for like, you know, shift right there. That's like one of like the new like Heroic fighters, basically for like, you know, the independent like Hiroka. It's gonna take a while for these guys to like me, but whatever. It's just like, you know, hope it comes soon. I will still keep giving him money, so give him money. I'm not sure if that's really like, you know, like me all that much more, because basically still got like, you know, 5 bars here, so. These guys aren't exactly that like, you know, easy, like that hard to corrupt, so it should be going up. Is the thing.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
External Affairs has a message for us.
You know, it's nice that I keep getting my like morale from that, but you know, it's like, you know, whatever. Hey, look at Elo basically joined us, so hooray! Elo's part of us. Alright, what do these guys basically have on offer? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Okay, make sure we're going to enable it. We'll enable that. Enable this. Well, when you don't know what to do, I'm just gonna even this guy out, as I always like to do. We're gonna tear down a few of these like farms I don't really need, so got at least one farm, 4 farms. By the way, I very much don't like the Palace of Elam, I mean, basically for like the Emperor Ride morale, but you know, it's like sort of like gravy at this point, but whatever. You know, I'm not gonna give this guy any more money until, like, you know, he starts like to like me a little bit more. But you know, we're almost basically maxed out like the Hiroka at least at this point. All right, that's nice. That's nice. Very nice. You know, I want to make sure I'm actually like maximizing my intelligence over here, so do that. Build this up here. Isn't it nice being able to upgrade and upgrade and upgrade to, like, you know, Oz-nasium, so to speak? Oz-nauseum. Right, I was actually going to make this into like an outpost of world at some point as well over here, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to build like listing outposts and stuff here when I get the chance to. And we'll want to basically build this for sure, so we'll just get that going. Yeah, over here in, like, you know, Eileen, we're going to want to basically build like a listing post and everything else. We ran out of energy over here, apparently. Oop. I forget why it manages off here in Aquatai, but whatever, it's okay. We only got a colony ship here to colonize it, so
planet for terraforming.
get to work on that. Cool, these guys are here, so starbase.
We will build a starbase.
Hopefully I'll get that built up nice and quick. That's like another reason for building a starbase, by the way, so I can see what's going on around here. Like over here in Abydos, if you basically recall, we have like the the listening post, just gonna like look around with it. Alright, Svar. I don't really need to have that much, like, you know, of these structures here, so tear down a bunch of those Tetron refineries. We'll get rid of one of the power plants here. Plasma reactors, where are they basically at? There they are. Get rid of that. Clean it up a little bit. Now, while I basically need crystals, we're actually make this guy, like, you know, always, like, have his crystals filled out, so we'll do that for sure. And just for hell of it, I guess, like, you know, we'll be upgrading some of this stuff soon, so upgrade this up. Upgrade that, upgrade this. Hey, Deuterium distribution! So there's my, like, you know, Deuterium, like, you know, this guy gives Deuterium to everyone else who basically needs it. That's nice. Why not just upgrade it so they have it? So a few more of those, I guess. So this guy lost his trade because he's basically trying to train to like Elite there, so that's gone. But whatever, that's fine. You know, that's only an outpost over here. Just to throw it out there. I don't really need to be anything better than that, but you know, it's worth knowing as like all this is just a basic outpost over there. That's a lot of fabricators over here, you know. The question is, like, how many, like, you know, fabricators do you really need here is the thing, right? So I really want to be pumping out ships here is the thing, right? So I might start, like, doing that to, you know, just to get them out of here. Get some more cruisers basically out of the way, or even start building my battleships now if I want to. Look at that, I can build these in one turn. Nice. Thinking about my stuff here, when's the last time we basically like got this basically done here? So that's coming up very soon. And they're already basically like, you know, ready to basically go with like the, like, you know, how powerful these things basically are. Oh, what type of ship is the Oculus? Is it basically like this, like, you know, I'm not sure if these guys are command ships, but you know, we have like, you know, command ships basically is the thing, the note. Like commando ship. That's what I wonder if like this guy is. Is he a command ship? Not really sure. Anyhow.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
What's these guys' range? They got medium range, so they actually can go over here if they want to.
Affirmative.
I might just send these guys over here to start getting like this like outpost built over here, so why not?
Our Secret Service has news for us.
External Affairs has a message for us.
Oh, very nice. Got some duranium there. Not they need it, but okay. Also can get that duranium, I guess. Well, you can prove a relationship with the Heons if I always want to. Oh, apparently I finished my special research assignment, so that's out of the way now. Better security protection, because why not? Not that I need it, but okay. Guess we're gonna get that basically all the way over here. What? I lost a tree in Hassel here. So how did I lose a trade with like Hassel here is the thing, right? Oh! Oh, that's interesting. So these guys actually broke off. Interesting. Maybe I can make them like me a little bit here and get them to, you know, on my side. So I was basically training with like Arkansas here, with like, you know, when they raised part of the Heon, like, you know, Union, but you know, now that they've broken off, I can possibly trade them and like, you know, get them on my side. So why not? That's the good thing about trade, by the way. When you're basically trading with like your allies like this, you can like, see when they like to lose their allies and like, you know, try and snipe them if you can.
We will build a starbase.
Oh, that's about done, by the way, so... Let's send these guys over here, I guess.
Affirmative.
That might be dangerous sending like this into the void like that, but let's see if I can, like, you know, get him down here far enough basically to, like, you know, build like a starbase of some sort over there. Alright, how are we doing with you guys over here? I want to bribe these guys, by the way, at some point, so... We'll give them some more money, basically, and we'll try and bribe them next turn. If I can.
Our Secret Service has news for us. A Rotharian starbase is complete.
External Affairs has a message for us.
Alright, so yeah, these guys basically just joined someone. Oh, look at that, they just joined a coalition, so that's fun. All that hard work, and now it's basically like, you know, a coalition plan over here again. But oh well. Speaking of bribing, by the way, we can still bribe these guys away from other people, so we're possible want to do that so they don't like join like the other people. So, you know, bribe. Go away, so to speak. Hopefully these guys will be like, you know, hey, let's be like friends soon. But whatever. Send them a gift, I guess. Ooh, look at that, triple, like, you know, successes here, so... Falsified, falsified, falsified. What was I gonna do with our tourists here? They're just sort of down here, just like, you know, sort of chilling this planet, so... Build up a barracks, build up this. Build up that. I guess I'll start building these bases up when I get a chance to. Pretty obvious what Sakai's going to be all about, so let's just start upgrading this stuff soon, I guess. Build a few more of those, and we'll upgrade this. They're all about laboratories apparently over here, so... Let's build those, I guess. Hey, look at that, we finally built our first battleship! So the battleships are getting built. Might as well upgrade my uranium mines here if I can, so just get that out of the way. Do not need that much food. So get rid of that stuff there. Do it like so. Again, don't need this much like food structure, so get rid of them. Upgrade them. Alright, so I just lost our trade route somewhere, so someone basically broke off again somewhere, so... Oh! It's because I basically was trading like the Hiroka with that like system, so that's why they broke off, so that makes sense. Never mind. So there's my new starbase by the way over here, doing its thing. I'm trying to figure where I want to send these guys down first, but you know...
Affirmative.
We'll send them basically over here to help with the outpost right away, so we can get that, like, you know, built.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
So try to bribe Drizzy, try to bribe the Woolens. We'll see how it basically goes. Yes, excellent. Keep up the sabotage. Keep gifting this guy money. Let's get that going, we'll get this going. Work on this when we get the chance to. I forgot about Cyborg, this is like another, like, you know, ship manufacturing place I believe as well. Or it could be if I wanted to. I'll just build these basically up as I can. Build all of this stuff right there. This system here, by the way, will probably be like used to, like, you know, extend my range and stuff like that. So if I haven't already, we'll start building like this up, for example. Just so I can have a look around at stuff. We'll get that going. We'll get this going. That'll work for now. I don't really need to have, like, you know, crystals sent to Uxaman anymore, so we'll cancel this and start sending them over to you, right? So we can get this built. This is one bad thing about, like, you know, not having like a distribution service. Like, you have to constantly do this like every single time, but whatever. It's not actually that bad like to do, so it's tedious, but it does like get the job done. Kill 3 of these. I don't really need it, but let's just build this up. We'll build this up. You know, I don't need a continuum scanner here, but you know, why not? Just to get it, because why not? You're over here. Well, I guess these guys' basically are done, so just need like the subatomic simulator, and that's basically about it. So, who's got crystals? Send that down, get this built. Hey, cool, we upgrade our, like, you know, deuterium refineries, even though I don't really need to, but, you know, hooray, they're done. I'll note by the deuterium's going to be, like, used a lot for shipbuilding, so it actually behooves me to make sure I'm, like, you know, filling it all. I don't like the fact that we're not filling it all, but whatever. Let's just get all that rebuilt up right there. Remember I had titanium issues? Got titanium again, but you know, who knows when that'll, like, you know, change. All the lovely titanium mines I basically have in here. Alright, they need to have a subatomic simulator in here as well, so who's got crystals? Again. Send out the Nox. Wait, is it Nox I want? No, it's Cantaris. Wrong sector. Let's get that built. We don't really need that many here, so let's get rid of them. Oh yeah, I got listening posts over here as well. Not that I need it, these like are, like, you know, already doing their job, but you know. It's there if I want, I guess. Can't build that here because I don't have the crystals, of course, but whatever. I actually have other stuff I want to build here, I think, first, so... Actually, what's listed as, like, you know, purpose in life at this point? Be making sure it basically like, pumps out like this stuff, I guess. So upgrade that. Upgrade this. Upgrade that. Hey, I got libraries built up over here. So what I want my capital to do at this point is like the thing, right? So I'll note that we get like a big intel boost based on my capital, so it's always worth it to have like intel being produced here when I get the chance to. But at the same time, I actually have quite a bit of like intel going out at this point, so I may want to start like focusing on my shipyards and like start building say like fighters, because I can always like be helpful to have like more fighters and stuff. Actually, when am I gonna get like new fighters and stuff like that as a thing, right? So I always want to be checking the database to see like if you're gonna get like better fighters like down the road. So what do I have not have research at this point? We don't have access to our dreadnoughts yet, but that'll come soon. And that is a commando ship, by the way, this one here, so that's interesting to know. It's only got a speed of range of 2, but whatever, it's fine. So I am going to get better fighters very soon, so it's going to, needs a little bit more done, so maybe I'll hold off on that. Better scouts apparently as well at some point. Alright, so Referius here. I'll note that the tech course basically takes away like a lot of like my production capabilities, so I should probably turn it off so maybe you can see like properly like what can build. And honestly, I might actually start building up like more cruisers that basically have like the ability to right here. Actually, no, I got money. I actually might just start buying cruisers outright, so maybe we'll do that instead. Just buy my cruisers. I find that these basically like have a speed of 3, but they like their impulse functions are pretty damn slow. Just to throw out there. That's one thing I really hate about the referring Star network. They basically have such a crappy ship fleet, so to speak. I thought they had like less attack strength than that, but whatever. I might want to start building troops up in Referius, because I am want to do like invasion at some point. So that is something I might want to consider. Building up my troops. There we go. Building up 1 turn. Let's build some troops basically in my capital for now, because that makes sense, I guess. You can build this up. Build that up. And at some point I'll make them build up as science stuff, but whatever, do it next turn or so. This guy's building his own crystals, that's nice. Or let's get that built. Now, think about, like, you know, in terms of, like, shipbuilding, I basically have, like, this system for building ships, which I'm going to use for, like, building my battleships. I do have my capital for building ships, but I'm going to use it for building troops right now. The other place I was using for building ships is Abydos over here. Where else do I have my, like, shipyards as a thing, right? So... we're just gonna quickly just like go through, like, you know, my systems here to see what's like shipyards. And apparently Murga has this here. Interesting. That should be on. Because why not? No reason for it not to be. Yeah, anyone who basically has a shipyard, somewhere can basically like build ships and stuff. I want to basically know where I can build like transports. So Zyborg might be one place I might like build like ships from, perhaps in the future. We'll see. Yes, who has the ships is the thing, right? So that was just like, you know, the sector got bombed by the Klingons or Dakarn. That's of course my like mega shipyard right there. The Abydos here. They're of course like, you know, over here in like the like, you know, corner. Why is this off over here? They don't really need morale, these guys, but you know, it's kind of odd to basically have it off, but okay. You know, I may want to build some more shipyards so this can build like, you know, more transports. But, you know, it's not like so terrible that like, you know, I won't be able to get like from like Zyborg there or like, you know, Abydos when it like builds up a little bit more. Like, this guy was able to build up transports pretty damn fast, right? So it won't be too much of an issue here if I, like, you know, set up a base to do that in a moment. Alright, let's see if I bribe these guys or not. I'm still getting money to the Fury, right? Yep, that's what they're getting.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
External Affairs has a message for us.
Hey! So successful, successful. I got a trade agreement with these guys. Great. Let's keep offering this guy money. We'll accept that, you know, from them. We'll try and like get these guys like, you know, on our side, and we'll like, you know, see how it goes with them. Hey, cool. Iridium mines getting built up here in Korkios. Now, I do want to basically fill up my, like, you know, iridium mines where I basically can, so max all of this guy. Just to make sure this guy's like, okay, let's just do this for him. Just so he doesn't, like, you know, hurt himself. And apparently I need crystals in here. That's good to know. But that's fine. We're gonna, like, you know, just like get this guy to do other stuff for now. So build up this, for example. Build up, like, you know, this. Get that. Alright, Malona. I'm not sure this guy has any, like, any purpose basically at this point, so make sure the intel's basically filled here. Get a few more of those basically going. What was I doing with this guy here, I guess? Well, measure. Enable. Let's get a little bit of that going here. Let's get that going right here, I guess. You can build that up, you can build this up. I still have this thing to build up at this point for these guys, but that's fine. We can get it at some point. Our battleship, hooray! Let's just build like a few more of these fabricators, I guess, here. I don't need to transfer right away, so let's get those like out of the way now. And nice, Kentara's got that built up, the like, you know, science, so that's great. It doesn't hurt me to do that, so why not? You know, technically I could make Kentaris into like, you know, a shipbuilding like area now if I want to, because like I have like the extra director like going around in like the airplanes, but you know, we'll keep it simple. Let's make this guy do like, you know, intel I guess for now. Hey, cool! I got our director refinery built here. You know, thinking about it, I could use like some fire basically to build up like ships if I just want to at some point. But whatever. Let's just upgrade that for now. We can upgrade this, and have this, and then this. Our first military unit's been built. And of course these guys need to have crystals, because everyone needs crystals for something. Cancel. I think Referr's already got enough crystals for stuff, so... At least I hope they do. They don't need crystal reeds, do they? No. Good. Some need like, you know, special resources for like, you know, some things. They have to watch out for that, so... Make sure you don't need resources basically to build troops and stuff. Let's get this built up over here. Build up over here. Build that here. See, I bribed the Wollens and I bribed the Drissies, so I'm happy about that. While we're at it, I might as well bribe the, like, you know, the Volmar. Just in case we're gonna offer these guys, like, you know, membership, because they, you know, they might take it. And yeah, I think these guys are dead. They don't look like they're gonna like survive very long, so take it or leave it, or else you're dead, probably. Alliance, maybe? Alright, well, I think that'll be basically it for this episode. For the most part, basically, like, you know, I got, like, this guy to rip apart from, like, the him, but, you know, not a whole lot basically happened. It was, like, a few turns basically I played here. And it really goes to show, like, you know, this is, like, a long-term game that takes, like, a lot of, like, you know, frustrating, like, you know, micromanaging for, like, you know, a lot of, like, you know, stuff, but whatever. At least, if you play, like, I do, like, you know, optimal like this, because this is technically the optimal way of basically playing the game. Oh, forgot about these guys.
We will begin constructing
Outpost.
the outpost. We will begin
Outpost.
constructing the outpost. We will begin constructing the outpost.
All the nice stuff basically built over here. And where's that colony ship basically going here, I wonder? Well, we'll save her here. Literally, I only went like 8 turns, but you know, that just goes to show, like, you know, sometimes, like, you're gonna do a lot of time, it's like, you know, spending like this, like, you know, manage your plants. Alright, well, hopefully I'll start building up the military force next time. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed and take care.